Welcome, my name is Erica. In this video today, we're going to be moving through a 30-minute power flow, focusing primarily on the lower body, specifically the hamstrings and the quadriceps. You may find it useful to grab yourself a pair of blocks before the class gets started. And once you get those, I'll meet you on the mat in child's pose. We'll come on down to hands and knees. Shift towards the back of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. And take your knees wide. Take your forehead down to rest on either your stacked hands, the mat, or one of your blocks. Start with a deep centering breath in. And open your mouth and let it go. Deep, full belly breath in. Exhale, empty out. Let your lips seal closed at the bottom of your exhale. Take a breath in through your nose. Out through your nose. Maintain this breath as we flow from posture to posture. Keep your hips heavy towards your heels. Walk your arms forward. Extend your hands long towards the front of your mat. Spread your palms, spread your fingers. Squeeze your arms until your triceps lift away from the floor. Pull in through your low belly. Inhale, come up to hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, press up and back, downward facing dog. Take a sense of that child's pose with you, inward. Stillness. Quiet. Inhale, lift both heels up, as high as they go away from the floor. Exhale, sink both heels down, soften your knees. Inhale, lift both heels up, slide your sit bones towards the ceiling, straighten your legs. Exhale, soften your knees, sink your heels. Inhale, heels up, hips towards the ceiling. Exhale, sink your heels towards the floor. Inhale, take your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Point, flex, roll your ankle. Stay firm through your right quadricep. Take the bend out of your right knee. Keep all of that motion right to the joint of your ankle and your foot. Flex your right toes back towards you. Inhale, lift your right heel as high as it goes. Exhale, square up, roll forward, pull your knee to your nose. Round your spine. Inhale, press your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, take your right knee to your right elbow. Turn, take a peek at your toes, side bend. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, take your knee across your body, twist. Tap your left elbow. Listen. Inhale, unwind, step back, high plank. Exhale, take your knees to the floor. Lower all the way down. Point your toes straight back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, peel yourself up, baby cobra. Squeeze your legs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up to hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Squeeze your quadricep, engage the front of your leg, roll out your ankle. Pull your toes back towards you, lift your left heel straight up, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, round your spine, press the floor away. Inhale, lift your leg up and back. Exhale, take your knee to your left elbow, turn, take a look at your toes. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, take your knee across your body to your right elbow, then again, listen. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Knees can stay up or down this time. Inhale, baby cobra, engage your legs, lift your chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up through hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward to the front of your mat. Walk forward. Bring your feet to hip distance. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, squeeze down. Soften your knees until your belly comes to your thighs. Wrap your arms around your legs. You can weave your hands through to opposite shin bones. Or just catch opposite forearms, then hug in. And soften your toes. Lift the back of your hips up towards the ceiling. Contrast that work by dropping your head. Take one more deep breath into the back side of your body. Exhale, release your fingertips to the floor. Find a deeper bend in your knees. Balance the weight in your feet. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Take your arms overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, roll back up to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll to stand, mountain pose. Squeeze your legs as your lungs are full. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head as your lungs are empty. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat. Bring your feet into two separate tracks. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, your arms by your side, your palms forward. Take airplane crescent. Lift your chest, pull the bottom tips of your shoulder blades together. Add the firming of your left leg. Come high on your back toes. And soften the toes on your right foot. Add that energy to the toes on your left foot. Squeeze your left leg, squeeze your left bum cheek. Pull through your low belly. Inhale, go up and back. Keep the squeeze of your back leg. Exhale, sit a little bit lower in your front knee. One more time, squeeze your back leg. Inhale, lift your chest. Find a sense of stretch to the front of your left leg. Exhale as low as you go in your front knee. Inhale, sweep your arms forward. Bring your weight into your right foot. Slide your left foot to the top of your mat. Mountain pose. Exhale, take your hands to your hips. Slide your right foot back. Spin your heel flat. Inhale, square your hips, square your shoulders with the front of your mat. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands towards the floor or your blocks. And bring your hands to either side of your front foot. Press down into your hands. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold back over your front leg. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down, stay here. Let your head drop heavy. Lengthen your chest towards your toes. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, soften your front knee, set your blocks aside. Inhale, step your right foot up next to your left, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach to stand, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge, float your chest, float your arms. Exhale, your arms down along by your side, palms forward, thumbs away. Inhale, lift your chest, get broad through your collarbones. Reach your fingertips down, breathe out. Inhale, squeeze your right leg, get high on your back toes. Keep that squeeze. Exhale, bend your left knee a little bit deeper. Inhale, find length from your right knee to your right collarbone, lift up. Exhale, bend a little bit deeper. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Slide your back foot up to the top of your mat, mountain pose. Exhale, take your hands to your hips. Slide your left foot back. Spin your heel flat. Inhale, square your chest into your hips. Exhale, hinge forward. Reach your hands down. Find your blocks again. Bring them to either side of your front foot. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, soften back down over your front leg. Inhale, lift halfway, draw away from your back heel, anchor your back heel down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, squeeze down. Stay softly over your front leg. Take a breath in. Empty out, firm more into your back heel. Have a breath in. Empty out, press your right heel down and forward. Inhale, lift halfway, set your blocks aside. Exhale, bend your front knee. Inhale, step your left foot up, top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Bend both knees. Inhale, lift your chest, sit your hips low, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back, take your knee down. Take a hold of your blocks, bring them alongside your hips. Inhale, lift your chest up away from your front leg, straighten it out. You'll walk your blocks back until they're in line with your back knee. You might come up to fingertips, upright half monkey. And squeeze the muscle in the top of your right leg. Press down evenly into your left shin bone. To challenge your balance here, you might hover your fingertips or float your arms all the way up overhead. Keep the squeeze of your right leg. Pull your right toes back towards you. Press your right heel away from you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, float your hands back down to your blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, close the gap between your left hip and your left heel. Sit all the way back to duck hunter. Blocks can stay under your hands or set them aside. Bring your fingertips down instead. And soften the muscle in the back of your leg. And soften the muscle in the top of your leg. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, slide your blocks back towards the front of your mat. And keep your gaze forward. Inhale, flatten your right foot, come to your lunge. Exhale, lift your back knee, firm your thigh. Inhale, step your left foot up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend both knees, lift your chest, float your arms, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale your right foot back. Place your knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach up to your blocks, lift your chest. Straighten your front leg. You'll walk your blocks back. Find balance on your right shin bone. To challenge your balance even more, come up to fingertips. Find a hover. And firm your left leg. And press your left heel away from you. Hug muscle to bone in your left thigh. For even more balance challenge, take your arms up overhead. Press evenly through your points on the floor, your shin bone, your right foot, your left heel. Inhale. Exhale, float your hands back to your blocks. Inhale, lengthen the front of your body. Exhale, with control, drop your hips down towards your right heel. Find a forward fold as deep as you'd like to go, hands to blocks or hands down to your mat. And duck hunter pose. Inhale, draw your heart forward. Exhale, slide your blocks forward, bend your front knee. Tuck your back toes under, squeeze your legs straight, look forward. Inhale, step to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach to stand, mountain pose. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, slide your left foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, float your arms, float your chest, crescent lunge. Exhale, take your arms by your side, squeeze your back leg, crescent airplane. Reach your arms forward, step your back foot up, mountain pose. Exhale your hands to your hips, step your right foot back about halfway, spin your heel flat. Inhale, square your hips and chest. Exhale, hinge forward over your front leg, soften down, fingertips to the floor or your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, take your right foot to the top of your mat, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach to stand, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, your right foot back, stay high on your toes. Inhale, reach up, crescent. Exhale, firm your back leg, lift your chest, squeeze your arms down and back. Sweep your arms forward. Inhale, step your right foot up to the top of your mat, mountain pose. Exhale, take your hands to your hips, slide your left foot back, heel flat. Inhale, square your chest and hips. Exhale, hinge forward over your front leg, rest your fingertips down. Inhale, lift halfway, step your left foot up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sit your hips low, inhale, chair. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale your left foot back, take your knee to the floor, grab your blocks. Take them with you. Inhale, rise up, straighten your front leg. Exhale, sink your hips down, duck hunter pose, fold over your front thigh. Inhale, lift your chest, bend your front knee. Step all the way to the front of your mat. You got this, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, check. Exhale, bow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale your right leg back. Take your knee down. Walk your blocks back. Inhale, lift your chest, straighten your front leg, firm your thigh. Exhale, lower your hips towards your heels, hinge down over your front leg. Look forward, flatten your left foot, bend your left knee. Inhale to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach to stand, mountain pose. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift halfway, step back to a high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Point your toes straight back. Inhale, lift your chest, firm your thighs, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Press the ground away. Inhale, hands and knees, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, take a big step to the outside of your right hand. Take your back knee down. Turn your right toes off your mat. Let your knee drop out to the side. We'll take your right hand to your right thigh. The outer rock here, bring your weight into your left leg, the outer edge of your right foot. Even out the weight in your left knee and your right foot. Take your right arm forward. Swim your arm up around. Reach for the wall behind you. Pause. The no touching quite yet. Exhale. Squeeze your left heel towards your bum. Inhale. Place your foot back down. Exhale. Squeeze. You might graze your fingertips. Place your foot back down. Exhale. Squeeze. Inhale, foot down. Exhale, squeeze. This time, catch a hold of your foot. Hug your heel close to your bum. Find a sense of stretch across your left thigh, your left hip flexor. And gently release your foot back to the floor. Bring your right hand down. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Take your right leg back behind you. Hover it in line with your hip. Bend your right knee. Drop your foot behind you. Spin onto the edge of your left foot. Take your right hand towards the ceiling. Wild thing. Cactus your right arm. Roll your chest up towards the ceiling. Firm your right bum cheek. Inhale. Exhale, look to the floor. Plant your right hand high plank all the way to your belly. Take your arms down by your side, palms to the floor. Hover your feet, hover your arms, hover your chest. Locust. Inhale, lift as high as you go. Exhale, your hands down, your feet down. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left leg high. Exhale, step your foot to the outside of your left hand. Take your knee down. Pick up your left toes. Let your foot turn to the side. Let your knee butterfly out. Take your left hand to your left thigh. Give a gentle press away. Gentle rotation. Add your rock from knee to foot. Even out the weight from right and left. Take your left hand forward. Swim it up towards the ceiling to facilitate your twist. Reach for the back wall, then just for a little bit, no hands. Exhale, squeeze your heel towards your bum. Inhale, place your foot down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower your foot back to the floor. Exhale, squeeze, tap your bum. Am I close? No. Slowly lower down. Last time, squeeze. This time, reach back, catch the baby toe edge of your foot. Now, if you find your hand is close to your foot, one way to get longer arms is to take your standing hand up to your block on low, medium, or high side. Use your left arm, hug your heel in. Inhale. Exhale, release your back foot, set your block aside. Take your left hand down. Inhale, step back to one-legged plant. Hover your left leg. Bend your left knee. Exhale, drop your foot behind you. Inhale your left arm up. Press the floor away, wild thing. Cactus your left arm to help open through your chest. Squeeze the back line of your body. Inhale. Exhale, look to your mat. Plant your hand, high plank. Lower all the way down. Take your arms by your side, locust, or bend your knees, catch your feet for bow. Use your hands to lift your toes towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, release, feet to the floor, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Empty out. Lower your knees down to your mat. Grab your block. Cross your ankles, come over onto your asana. Wiggle towards the front of your mat. Take your block with you, lower all the way down to your back. Slide the block underneath your hips on its lowest side. Hug both knees onto your chest. Bring both hands to your right shin bone. Inhale your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Hug your right knee a little bit tighter. Exhale, lower your left leg down. Hover your left heel just above your mat. Inhale. Exhale, draw your left knee in next to your right. Bring both hands to your left shin bone. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, lower your heel down. Hug your left knee even closer towards your shoulder. Have a breath in. Exhale, invite your right knee back next to your left. Inhale, squeeze your knees in at center. Exhale, lower your feet to the ground, lift your hips, take your block out. And draw your knees back and onto your chest. Keep your knees together and your feet together. Take your toes to the mat. Keep the stack of your knees. Drop both knees over to the right. And take your opposite arm out like cactus or wing. If you like how you've landed, stay. To deepen this twist, slide your left knee closer to your right shoulder. Refine the stack of your knees. Inhale back to center, feet flat. Exhale, lower your knees to the left. Stay here, slide your right knee closer to your shoulder. Restack your knees. Inhale, unwind back to center. Exhale your knees to your chest. Stay here or take happy baby. Catch your ankles, your shin bones, or the edges of your feet. And add a rock side to side. And come to stillness. Take your final deep yoga breath in. Exhale, release your body to a comfortable resting position. Take Shavasana. And notice what your body has accomplished over this brief period of time. It's doing amazing things for you. I know it can sometimes feel like our body is against us. Sometimes it does not move the way we want it to, or an injury may arise. That becomes our biggest focus. But that's just because it's loud. If we practice setting aside those loud spots, we can start to notice how well everything else works together. The things that go right. And we're programmed as humans to notice the things that aren't working. But luckily, since we're humans, we can choose to notice the things that are. Suddenly those loud spots, those places that feel like they're against us, they're not quite as prevalent. They start to quiet. So know that your body did good today. You did good today. And let that land. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. And if you're ready for movement now, we'll start with fingers and toes. You'll reach your toes towards the front of your mat, your arms up behind you, full body stretch. And let your spine soften down. Roll over to one side, curl up, pause. And keep your eyes closed or gently open. Make your way up to seated. Sit tall in your body. Find just the right ratio of strength and softness that you'd like to take with you off your mat and through the rest of your day. Float your hands together at heart center. Raise your thumbs to forehead center. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Good work. See you next time.